Well, hello everybody. I'm going to play this in a second. Do you know what that's called? That's a harmonica. Sometimes people call it the mouth harp too. And this is a very, very special instrument. You know, when this instrument first started, it was never intended to sound the way that I'm going to play it today. But it was the genius of a culture that changed the way that this instrument sounded. When this instrument first started, this is what they had in mind. Or maybe something like this. It was made in Europe originally, and it became very, very popular in the United States because you could walk around and you could put it in your pocket. A couple of places that it was really popular was in the fields. And something really, really important happened to the harmonica in the fields in the South. Slaves got hold of harmonicas, and they had a different sound in their ear than from the country where they came from, and then different than the country where they lived. So first they learned how to play it, but then they wanted to make it sound like home. And so they took the instrument and they started playing it completely differently, almost completely backwards. Because most of the time when you play the harmonica, you play it blowing out. But they wanted to make the sound blowing in. And they discovered all these new sounds, like this. And then they discovered that they could actually do something called bending a note. If you listen to this, you'll hear a note start high and go low. The instrument wasn't intended to sound like that, but that's how it sounds the best. And that was the beginning of American jazz. So here we are. I'll play you a tune. Before I start, I thought I'd show this to you. This is real old. I bet you this is older. This is probably 5-10 times older than most of you. This is from 1942, and it still works. And at the time, this was considered an amazing thing. This has a different way of working because inside there's actually little things called tubes that look like light bulbs, and they listen to sound and make it sound different. And I'll show you right now. Oh, I should tell you about this too. That's a special microphone just for harmonicas. We call it a bullet mic. Kind of looks like an old-fashioned car part, doesn't it? And this microphone and this type of microphone hasn't changed for 60 years because everybody likes them so much for harmonicas.